G'day guys, how's it going? All right, in this video, the Ballard Type A cold weather hand covers for your motorbike. Now I did a video on this and I found that there was a problem when you're going at speed that these close up like that and not stay open like that. And in that video I said about putting some wire and I did some stapling, just did a rough job of it and went, yep, cool. I never went out and tested it. A few people said about, oh, you should have went out and tested it. So what I've done is I've properly done this. I've used, what do they call them, rivets. So I put the wire in, done some rivets, and that has now fixed the problem. So I'm going to show you some footage of, here's some footage now of these things. You see them, they're flapping, it's hard to get your hand back in. So that is a real safety issue. In an emergency, trying to get your hand back in there to get onto your controls, you're just going to end up in all sorts of trouble. So here's some footage of me on Max the DR650 going out in the rain. I've got one on, the fixed one, and one without. Look, you'll see what it is. When we come back, I'm going to show you how I did that using rivets. Obviously, you can use staples like I did. You could sew them in. You could even cut little bits of wire, poke it through, whatever. But we'll come back to that. Rightio guys, so I'm testing out these bloody cold weather bloody cover things. I've only been on the bike for, I don't know, 4 minutes. This hand is freezing because as you can see that doesn't have it. This hand here, no problem. Looking at it, hopefully you guys can see that, dry. This one, wet. Right, now I want to check to see whether this does the flappy. Let's go for it. I've already most probably done about 80 k's an hour and I was pulling my hand out and in, like that's really good. Oh shit, hang on. Ah, Mark, get your... Hoopa! Right, cars. Alright, let's get this... My speedo's not working. Ah! That's it, we're in 5th gear. Out. Hang on, let me get round. Bloody wet, so I don't want to go crazy on these tyres. Ride to the conditions. Get a bit of a straight, here we go. We're out. Look at that. Brilliant. So that has solved the problem. I'm really happy with that actually. Oh shit, it is cold. Top of 11 degrees Celsius. I'm going home. It's bloody wet all over. Righto, see you in the garage. Oh, right, jeez. Oh, man, that was so cold on that hand. Woo. Just pulled me gloves off. I don't know if you can see that. All bloody red. Bloody cold as this hand. Look at that. That's a fair shot. Like showing the difference between having that on and without it. Rightio, so that was bloody cold, crazy. You could tell the difference between my hands. You know, you're not toasty warm. I only had MX gloves on. But I tell you what, if you had a better pair of gloves or you had heated grips as well as these, you'd be toasty warm. Plenty of people around the world I know, especially over in the UK and Canada and all those, you know, there's lots of different types of these about. These are Australian made. I'm an Aussie, so I like the fact of that. And they're very, very cheap. I think $28.99. I've got them over here. So Ballards, this is on MX Store. Hopefully you can read that. 28.50. And there is, as I said in that other video, which I'll link in the description, this is the Type B. They're smaller, it's a little bit different setup, and they have a metal insert in there which helps to stop doing that thing. So, now I will show you, just while I've got this bloody laptop open and on, you can get a rivet set for $29.99. This is on eBay. So that has a whole different lot. So if you were thinking of, after seeing this, using the rivet option, you'll be able to do that. Righto, let's get stuck into it. Okay, so this is what you start out with. That's just a stock standard one. This is what it ends up looking like. So you can still flat it down, roll it up, pack it away, bring it out, stretch it back out, and there you go. I'll make that a bit more bloody whatever. But yeah, that's it. Beautiful. So all there is in there is this piece of wire, which you can just see it on the sides there. And then you can see I've just put some rivets in there. Nothing flash, but does the job and should hold up pretty good. So I've just got some plastic coated wire. Some people said you could mostly use coat hanger wire. I think the coat hanger wire would be too stiff for when you want to pack it down. So I've cut a piece. It's 54 centimetres. Anybody that wants to do this that's got these, that's what you should cut it at. All I did was fold this over like that. Whoop, bring it down about there. Wrap it around like that. Boom, just double check to make sure that looks pretty good to me. So now I'm just going to put some tape over that. Bit of bloody duct tape, rip a strip off. Oh no, which way? That way. There you go, that'll just take any of the sharp bits out of that. There you go, done deal. So now for the, well, it's not really tricky, it's fiddly. Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you, you wouldn't believe it. I've got all these little rivets. I was sticking around with the cameras and I had my jacket on. And I went over to do that, and as I came back, this fell on the ground and just went ching everywhere. And I thought, oh, so I managed to get the broom, I swept it all up, got my little magnetic thing, picked it all up. Brilliant, bloody brilliant. Right, let's see if I can get this. So these rivets, there is, hang on, get the right, hang on, short lookers. Oh, look at that, I can see. Get that in there. So you've got the rivet and then the rivet head. So doing this upside down, guys. Where will I put that? Where did I do that one? Was it on the side? I don't know, I think I just put it in the middle. In the middle. All we got to do is fold that over like that. Get a block, as you can see I've already been doing this. Find a spot, actually no, we'll go through there. Doesn't really matter, just punch a hole in it. Now this is where it comes, the tricky bit is getting one of these little rivets in your man hands, and I don't really have man hands, so any of you guys that have got big man hands will struggle. Find the hole. So, come up there like that. So I've poked that through the hole that I just made. There it is on the other side. Then you get the little piece. Oh, if I can pick it up. And just, there you go. So, there you go. So you can just see that is sitting on top. the rivet tool stuff that you have. So you got this little punch thing. Stick that there. You got that punch tool there. And we want the concurve. I don't know how you know what I'm talking about. I won't say too much because I'll sound like a bloody idiot like I always do. Put that over there. Tap away. Once you've got it pretty tapped on, then you just give it a whack. Now these particular rivets are longer than what I need. So what happens is they kind of go to the side when I now bush it down. So that is now on. Simple. But what you'll notice is that it kind of like, it goes like that because there's not enough material in between. And that's it, that's that. Oh, you're joking, it came off. This always happens to me. Yeah, see how it bends it over like that? All right, hang on. Let's do that again. Righto, there you go. Now it's bloody on there. Oop. Well, there you are. Cool bananas. So guys, what I'll do is I'll just do exactly the same thing to go all the way around it. So there's 3 on top there, 3 on that side, and 1 just in there, and I've just left that one open, doesn't matter. Now, depending on your bike setup, how you get those on, if you got to watch the other video to do it, but anyway, so you unpick some of the stitching. So now I know where I need it to be, so I've put another thing there, so that'll stop it from ripping out, if you know what I mean. Righto, I'll come back to you when I've finished this. Rightio guys, so there is the second pair done. Pretty simple, like I said, fiddly, so now I've got 2 good pairs. Let's whack them on max, the bloody DR650. Rightio, whack him over. Pretty simple to put on. I'll bring you around the other, oh actually that's the wrong side. They can go on either side, but I like having it wrap around to the top. So you feed them on, something like that. Boom, done. Righto, chuck this side on. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'll have to put another one. I forgot to do that bit. Idiot. Goes around. I think that'll just go on there. That should be it. What do you reckon? Booyah. Job done. Well, there you go, guys. Hopefully that was entertaining, informational, or whatever. Righto, thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.